Let's get on with the WNBA news. And Nikki Blue scored a career-high 13 points as the Washington Mystics held off Connecticut to eclipse the Sun 69-64 on Sunday. The Sun exploded out to a 9-0 lead on Lindsay Whalen's drive to the hoop. That was early on in the contest. The Mystics would come back and cut that lead to 16-12, courtesy of this three-pointer from Laurie Kern, with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Midway through the second, Alana Beard dropped in a turnaround jumper to cap off a 13-0 run and move the Mystics out in front at 31-18. But the Sun came back to cut that deficit 34-30. And this fast break bucket from Whalen. Nikki Blue would drain 2 3-pointers to extend the Mystics' lead to 44-38. That was early in the third quarter. Moving on now, early in the fourth, Whalen knocked down a 3-pointer to keep the Sun within striking distance at 61-50. Things would get very, very dramatic with less than a minute to go in the quarter. Beard sank a crucial jumper to put the Mystics ahead 65-62. Washington would then hold on for that win, eventually 69-64. Some sailing news now. America's Cup team owner Larry Ellison has enjoyed more success at Lake Garda as he steered his BMW Oracle Racing team to victory in the RC44 Malsasine Cup. The event was held at the beautiful Lake Garda in Italy. Australia helmsman James Spithill and Team CREF were winners of the two-match race events earlier in the season at Dubai and Chelsea. But they were pushed out of the reckoning as BMW Oracle Racing battled it out for glory against Banco Espirito Santo in the final race of the day. BMW Oracle managed to squeeze in at the second windward mark and never looked back from there. They've now been crowned continental champions with 6 victories out of 8 races in the RC44 class. The next event on the calendar for the RC44 is the Trieste Cup in Italy, and that begins on October the 7th. And the Panasonic Toyota racing team will enjoy a race that's virtually a home fixture when the Formula One circuit returns to Hockenheim, Germany on Sunday for the first German Grand Prix since 2006. Team driver Timo Glock is familiar with the track after rising through the domestic German driving ranks and racing on the GP2 circuit before moving into Formula One. He's enthusiastic about racing in front of his home crowd.
Hockenheim is quite close to my hometown, where I just spent the last 25 years, and a lot of friends coming down and a lot of people I know are there, and I think that's quite a special race. And I had every time really good races in Hockenheim, won a couple of ones, and it's one of the best races in the year.
Motorsport of a different sort now. The Trans-Siberia Rally continued in Mongolia on Monday. France's Christian Lavielle is currently in second place. The former FIA world champion told us more about his cross-country trek.
We're part of the Trans-Siberia Rally. During this rally, with about 7,000 kilometers to go, there will be lots of adventures to be had, even more while driving through Mongolia. Mongolia is for the most part unknown territory for us, so there is a feeling of taking a look behind the curtain.
The winning team of last year's Pharaohs Rally of Egypt knows a thing or two about driving through unknown territory. No wonder they are still in second place of Trans-Siberia Rally.
We just arrived from the special event, and there was this crazy moment where nobody knew the way and everybody was turning around. We took the same way as Francois because I thought on the left there was a way to get back on track. So we finally got on the road again and saw an Italian team up front totally bury themselves. They had to be pulled out with 3 belts. Well, we lost 10 minutes, but that doesn't matter. It is still the beginning of the race.
Surrounded by cold and mountainous regions in the north and deserts in the south, Mongolia consists mostly of steppes. The world's 19th largest country has much to offer, with breathtaking landscapes, deep rivers, and pure nature. It's a place of stunning beauty and a challenge for all drivers.
Well, talking of places of stunning beauty, Alex Rasmussen from Team Denmark continued his outstanding performance at this year's Tour of Qinghai Lake, claiming the Stage 4 title on Monday. The fourth stage covered 152.4 kilometers from Bird Island to Xihai County. Shortly after the start, rainy weather caused clashes between Ireland's Pazula Racing Team and Team China. 3 cyclists broke away from the peloton later in the race, including Li Fuyu of China. They led for most of the race, but ran out of steam and were caught by the rest of the competitors with some 10 kilometers remaining. In the end, it was Denmark's Alex Rasmussen who passed the line first, winning his third stage title at the event. However, the yellow jersey still belongs to Christian Veit of the Slovenia PER team. Well, there may have been a weekend off on the Formula One calendar, but racing enthusiasts in the Hampshire town of Ringwood in England enjoyed their own feast of four-wheel entertainment on Sunday as the British Pedal Car Grand Prix came to town. More than 5,000 spectators witnessed a thrilling finale to the British Pedal Car Grand Prix, in which 36 teams were taking part. The Radioactive Racing team led for the majority of the 2-hour pedal-powered race, only to be pipped on the final lap by last year's runners-up, Great Central Racing. The event helped raise more than £15,000 for charity. And that's all for this sports update. I'm back later this afternoon. Back over to you now, James.
Okay.